1-2 game. You're going to have a hammer. You're going to have color. I don't think you could ask for anything more.
No, great round robin. We finished off the way we wanted. We get to play John again, and we got to hope he doesn't play as well as he did today. We took everything to beat him. Real good game. Both teams curled incredibly well, and came down to an extra end, draw the button.
There may be a lot of fans out there who only pay attention when the Brier comes on. They're looking at John Epping for the first time and maybe not realizing what he has to offer in a tough game tonight. You're not surprised that he can throw a game like that at you?
No, not at all. We played him in a Grand Slam final and he curled 100% against us, so I know how good John can be, and when John gets going good, there's nobody better, and he starts to feel it, plays with confidence, and it can make every shot, and he'll play any shot. So he can be tough to play against, and we just got to make sure that we set the ends up well and don't leave him those big shots for big points.
Having said all that, you've got the experience factor in this scenario. 1-2 game, Brier, all the stuff that goes along with it, the downtime. Do you think that plays to your advantage going into that game tomorrow?
Certainly. I think it's an adjustment anytime you get in that situation. I know obviously the first time I played in the 1-2 game, you get some nerves and a lot of downtime, because all week we're kind of go, and then all of a sudden you get a day to think about it. So it's going to be definitely to our advantage, but John's experienced enough. I don't think it's going to affect him that much.
How do you spend tomorrow?
Sleep, eat, curl. it's pretty well the routine. Not going to change too much. We'll just do something in place of playing an early game and kind of stay in that 2-game routine with a game at night. So it'll be a little relaxing day, maybe hot tub and pool or something like that, but for the most part make sure we're rested. Obviously the last 2 days playing back-to-backs was a little bit grueling, and we had 2 extra ends in there as well.
John, that must have been a thrilling evening. Obviously not the result you were looking for, but everything else about that must have been very encouraging.
Yeah, we weren't as good today. We kind of did some Houdini acts, a lot of ends. Brad really controlled the game, and we kind of got out of a few. And we had to make he may have had to make a good last one, which is always nice. But we'll have to be much sharper tomorrow night if we want to beat him in the 1-2 game. And
is it as simple as that? Just execution that you need to be better at?
Yep, definitely. Just execute. We have to throw the rock a little better and make some more shots. And yeah, we know they're going to be good tonight. This is right in their wheelhouse to us. It's a little new, so we're not used to that. So it'll be different.
Yeah. So how do you approach the next 20 hours to get ready for that game now?
Definitely rest. I mean, I'm feeling tired tonight, and I can't imagine the guys aren't. They've swept a ton of rocks today. And so we'll take take a night to relax most of the day, and chat a bit about what we need to do tonight. Tomorrow night to make sure that we're on our game.
I assume you take positives out of that. In that the guys responded in a big game scenario, Friday Night Lights at the Brier. There's a lot of positives for you guys.
Oh yeah, there's nowhere else we'd rather be, and we're 9-2. And if you would have said we would be 9-2 at the start of the week, we would have taken it in a heartbeat. And in the 1-2 game is a huge bonus to us. We get 2 chances to get a chance to be in the final on Sunday, which would be pretty special.
Playoff bound and no tiebreakers, so on behalf of all of us, thank you. But more importantly, you guys just put together a great performance tonight.
Yeah, we did what we needed to do. We started the day and knew we needed at least 1 win to get in there, and didn't have a great game this morning, so it was real nice to come back and play as well as we did this evening. Yeah,
talk about the process between games, what you had to do to get rid of that afternoon game from the mentality.
Yeah, the afternoon game was really only 1 bad end, and I actually thought after that we played pretty well. So we were just trying to relax and make sure we weren't focusing on that result too much, because really the last few days have been great for us. Just try and come out this evening with no baggage and play as good as we can.
How hard is it not to get caught up in what's about to take place? You're in the Final Four at the Tim Hortons Brier. You've got a chance to win a Canadian championship and represent Canada at a World Championship. I mean, do you even allow yourself to go down that road?
It's pretty cool. For us as a team, this is everything and more than we could have asked for already. So I'm going to look at it that it's all gravy from here, and I'm just going to go out there and try and play my best, and everyone we play against is probably a favorite against us at this point, so I'm right in the position I want to be in.
Mike, you guys obviously did all you could do. It's out of your hands now.
Yeah, I think we showed today the team we are. So the bounce back was good. We were we were resilient. Probably played our best curling last 2 games today, and we had a phenomenal game against Team Ontario yesterday. The one that should have and could have been a W. So, it was nice to see that from us. That blunder against Northern Ontario, just a game that got out of hand quick, didn't affect us today. We played some of our best curling all week, and I'm sure none of the competitors want to see us in a tiebreak, to be quite honest. Nobody wants to play us. And, you know, I know the reversal, you know, I wouldn't want to see a Gushue and Epping or a Jacobs squeak in. So we'll cross our fingers to see what happens.
When we look long-term with you, are you going to be haunted by yesterday, or is that something you're going to easily just let go of?
That's down the list, Al. Doesn't even compare to December, so it'll be a pretty quick afterthought.
Right. And just, you know, playing Reed tonight, not the easiest of circumstances, obviously, close friend and whatnot, and I know that wasn't the easiest game for you to play in that way.
Well, yeah, and you're playing a team that's out, which can be actually sometimes pretty dangerous. Right. So we had to really make sure we were sharp early to kind of pounce on them. Right. As a team that's loose, can be pretty dangerous. But yeah, you could kind of feel the energy come out of them really quickly when we got a lead. So yeah, it's a pretty tough scenario. I've been fortunate enough in Briers and the Olympic trials to not have to play my last game that didn't mean something. Right. I've unfortunately avoided that, so that's got to be difficult for them to play, to go out there.